What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Cjthecheesedj here, and Aberration has finally dropped. Well, for me anyway. I had to wait a while because my internet is very slow and we had to wait for the download. But today, kicking off the first video on Aberration, we're going to be showing you guys how to spawn all the new items in, their GFI codes and all that. Now, I'll also be dropping the link down below in the description, showing you guys where you can get these actual codes if you have any problems misspelling them or anything like that. So kicking off at number one, all you've got to do to spawn them in is you've got to go GFI, which you should be used to if you've spawned in any other items previously. Now, if you're on a server and you're the admin of the server and you want to spawn these in, all you've got to do is type in admin cheat in the first section before the GFI and give it a space in between GFI. So the first weapon that we're going to use to start this off is we're going to spawn in pretty much the climbing pick. So you can see here, all you've got to do is type in weapon climb pick, and you've got to input the amount of that you want to receive. Okay, well, that's a great start to the video. It didn't work, so if we could just come over here and go like that. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Let's just come back here, put a space there. This should make it work. Okay, so there you go. You can see there it's worked. I don't know why it didn't come up on our screen for, but here we have the climbing picks. Now, by the looks of it, they look pretty cool, actually. So you get one counts as both. So you actually need a surface to climb on. And look at this pretty new Aberration Iguanodon. So I don't think we'll be able to climb up these actual ring surfaces here. We can... Oh, there you go. You can't actually climb up them. That's actually really cool. So you can see these are the new climbing picks that you're going to pretty much use to scale the cliff faces and stuff. You can see that little green line. That directs you to which way you're going. Wow. This our survivor is a pretty bulky guy. So they're the climbing picks, just kicking it off. So the next weapon that you can get is actually the Tech Railgun. We're not going to spawn that in because you just need to land the engram point for it. But it's pretty much all you've got to type in is Tech Sniper, and that works. Now, there's a bunch of new resources as well. So for now, we're just going to go with the Fungal Wood. Now, I'm not 100% sure what these are used to build or whatever, make whatever like that. Because, you know, we've just started out literally, and this is the first one we're going off. So you can see that it's a huge mushroom. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much the main gist of things of how you want to spawn in all your items. So you can see here if you come in, we'll spawn in a few other things. So there are tools, new consumables as well. So it's a whole heap of new items, obviously, that come along with Aberration. Now you can also use these on the other maps. You can spawn them in, which is pretty cool. Helps if we learn how to spell battery properly. So if we come across here. There you go. Now I'll be putting the link, like I said, in the description, where you can look at all the new items that have been added to Aberration and how to spawn them in. Their exact GFI code. Now there's a whole heap of them. We're not going to go through all of them because that's just going to be a long video, and we're not going to waste your time with that. Just want to show you guys the main way that you can spawn these items in. Now, some of the items are not available at the moment. Some of the item codes. So if you see here the gas collector, so you can actually place these over gas veins and they'll actually produce gasoline for you, which is really cool. Or charge. I think it's charge. Not 100% sure yet. Like I said, we've just started on Aberration and my God, it looks absolutely amazing. Now, some of the new armor that you can get in, the glider suits is really cool. We'll just show that off quickly here as well. And you can also get the hazmat suit. So if we type in glider, some of them are really easy. They speak for themselves. You don't actually need to look up the GFI code. But you can see here the glider is quite heavy. Now, we've only started out on a... Okay, I'm guessing we need an armor set. So we're just going to quickly spawn in a shirt. So obviously, with the hazard suit, all you've got to do is type in hazard suit and hazard suit shirt, for example, which is the chest piece. And then it's like hazard suit pants, hazard suit gloves, that sort of stuff. So you can see that we've got the hazard suit now. So we chuck that on. Yeah, there you go. We can chuck the glider on. Now, there you go. Now, okay. You can see we're gliding now, which is pretty cool. This is actually pretty sick. You've just got to be careful not to kill yourself and dive bomb like we are. Obviously, you're meant to dive from a greater height, which is, it's kind of understandable. Now, we'll also just bring in the Zipline Motor. So we'll also be going in further depth to all these items further on. We'll be doing a whole heap of Ark Insight videos on all the new dinos. But the next video that will be coming up after this should be the exact same thing that we're doing now, but with the dinosaurs instead, the new creatures. I shouldn't be saying dinosaurs because they're not really dinosaurs. Now, I'm not sure how this Zipline Motor works. I'm guessing you chuck it onto a equipped onto pants and combined with gasoline to power yourself up a zipline. Yeah, so you can see there, whole heap of new items. Not 100% sure what they all do yet, but you can also spawn in the saddles for the dinos that you've summoned in or tamed if you just want to get a feel for Aberration. The new structures, we're just going to take a quick look at one of these as well. They seem really cool. But yeah, all you've got to really do is GFI and the item name, which is pretty self-explanatory. Pretty much the same name in the, what's it called? The engram will pretty much give you the exact item. Now we're just going to go with the stone cliff platform here. Just got to type in stone and underscore. Now some of these structures also have underscores, but like I said, I will be dropping the link to the website where you can get these codes. For now, the wiki will certainly have them. However, I'm sure it will come up a little bit later on in time. And there we go, stone cliff platform. So these are like the redwood biome platforms, except you place them on cliffs, and we can't move because we're overweight. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the gist of things. You can spawn in kibbles, the eggs, skins for your dinos, for the saddles and everything, and the artifacts as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, found it useful. Get keen for a whole heap of new Aberration videos coming out. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.